Welcome to another great episode of Fishing Hotspots. Hi, I'm Henry Waschuk. This week's adventure takes us all the way up to North Carolina. And I'm at the MarineMax dealership in Wrightsville Beach. The reason why? There's lots of Boston whalers here, and that's what we're going to fish out of. But I tell you, the most amazing thing here is there's lots of fish, stripers, redfish, and no matter whether it's summertime, fall, or winter, as it is now, you can still catch these fish. I'm pretty excited, going to fish with Captain Rene Clark. Hey, it's going to be great. Stay tuned.
Fishing Hotspots with host Henry Waschuk is brought to you by Boston Whaler, the unsinkable legend. Live Target, lifelike lures. Mudhole, your one-stop shop for rod building and tackle crafting needs. And Sunset, sun and bug protection.
Look at that. Look at the size of this fish. Beautiful.
This week we're headed to the wonderful state of North Carolina to fish with our longtime friend Captain Rene Clark. Here's a place known for its redfish. From the backwater shorelines to the beautiful sandy beaches, these redfish just keep on coming. We'll be stocking these tough fighting fish from our unsinkable legend, a Boston Whalers Montauk. We promise that the shallow water action will be fun, fast, and furious. Our Fisheye feature has lots of great facts, and let's not forget the incredible underwater footage. We'll then feature some big fish catches from the past and world records too. So sit back and relax as we bring you another great Fishing Hotspots TV special. Coming up, hunting redfish in North Carolina.
Stop. There'll be a few every now and then through this grass here, like that.
All right.
Fishing Hotspots is brought to you by Super Shrimps, non-frozen pelleted jump. Super Shrimps brings fish closer.
As North Carolina's most accessible coastal destination, Wilmington has everything you love about an historic southern city. From the water, the views of this historic town are quite unique, as the Cape Fear River runs into 3 colorful island beaches. The waterways in this area are numerous. The rivers and marsh ponds are endless. But one thing for sure, these backwater areas here are the perfect feeding grounds for the hard-fighting redfish and striped bass. Whether you live close by or you're from out of state, this fishing destination is one that will definitely bring you a lot of fishing fun.
So tide's coming in now?
Yeah, it's coming in. It's got 2 more hours of rise, so these fish should be up in the grass good. That's where I think they're sitting. Because remember, I told you that's where they're going to be when Graham scared them that time. Well, they were sitting right off of that creek, and that's kind of where they kind of stopped. There'll be a few every now and then through this grass here, like that.
All right. Oh, nice one.
Yep, good fish.
All right. Let me get the net.
Go around to them.
Yeah, go around the back. All right. Beauty fish. All right, we're good here. Beautiful color on that fish.
Yeah. Yep. And they're good size too.
Well, I'll have it in that. Fighting good, huh?
I was trying to get in that motor.
Well, you coming back the other way?
It's a pretty good sized fish. That's a stud.
All right.
There we go. Pretty fish.
Look at the golden colors on this one.
Oh yeah, it's a pretty upper slot there.
Boy, that's a beauty. Buddy, come on. Man, gorgeous fish.
Man, look at that sucker. He is lit up. You talking about lit up?
Yep.
Beautiful fish.
Beautiful. Look
Pretty
at
fish.
this. That is such a nice
Pretty
redfish, and fought hard there in the back.
It definitely did, man.
Yeah.
Beautiful fish right there. Nice.
Oh, I know. Can't beat that.
No, sir.
This is, well, that was kind of, you know, we were here 5 minutes. Like, what's going on? Like,
Yeah.
took
Well,
too long.
I know. I tell you what, I'm gonna leave it at that.
Your spots are on fire, Renee. I'm telling you what, you need a good guide. This is the guy to go with. Let me get this guy back. Look at that blue tail. Man, oh man.
Lit up, isn't he? There.
Gone. All right, Renee.
Oh, nice.
Good
Nice
job.
work. Yeah, thank
Good
you.
job. Right along tight to the grasses. That's what Renee was saying. He says, if you bring his customers in here, he said they love it because a lot of times you can sight fish, but if you just cast to the bank, you can see it. The water's coming in, it'll flood right up, and they're looking for crab, shrimp, anything else. So it works. Awesome.
Let's get another one.
This week's Fisheye is brought to you by Ray Marine. Go hunting underwater.
In 1971, the North Carolina General Assembly designated red drum as the state's saltwater fish. The Tar Heel State is famous for its trophy-sized red drum that weigh in excess of 40 pounds, traditionally caught in the surf and sound between Oregon Inlet and Cape Lookout. In 1984, a giant red drum was caught off Hatteras Island that weighed 94 pounds, 2 ounces. Aside from being the state record red drum, this is also a world record for all tackle. North Carolina has produced 10 out of 16 current world records for red drum. More well known as redfish, they derive their name from their color and the fact that during spawning time, males produce a drum-like noise by vibrating a muscle in their swim bladder. The color of red drum ranges from a deep blackish copper to nearly silver. The most common color is reddish bronze. Still fun to catch, but also good to see, as the spawning and rebound of this fishery puts smiles on millions of shallow water anglers' faces.
Go nice and slow here and work these pockets.
See that? That was a shrimp. Wow, that was a big shrimp. Stay right there where you saw it. I'm gonna throw it to your left. These fish are really hard to get to eat. There he is.
Oh, nice one. All right.
Can't do nothing with him. He's up or over slot, probably. I don't want to go into the fish. We're going to sacrifice the fish for one.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good fish right there.
Beauty. I tell you, the color on the fish, just amazing.
They are lit up.
Wow. Stud.
Big one.
Stud.
Pretty fish there.
There you go.
Over slot.
Wow, what a stud. Oh, man. Another beautiful one.
That is a pretty one.
You got the color down. Oh, look at this.
Oh, yeah.
Gorgeous.
Beautiful.
White did it.
Over slot, man.
Wow. Wow, this guy wasn't going to get off.
It was so good, wasn't he?
Oh, man.
You hit it like a pile of bricks. You know, we're coming out of this winter pattern. These fish are actually starting to chew with this warm week. You picked a good week to come inshore. Last week, man, it was slow because it was our first warm up.
Oh,
And now these fish are spreading out, getting in the grass and actually eating.
beautiful.
Just saw a big, 3 to 4 inch shrimp jump right before we caught this one.
All right, let me get this fish back. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. There he goes.
Coming up, great tips on locating redfish.
Fishing Hotspots with host Henry Waschuk is brought to you by Motor Guide, trolling motors engineered for anglers.
Skinny Waters Reds have different ways of giving themselves away if you know what to look and listen for. Here are some key signs. Jumping mullet. Any redfish angler will tell you that redfish like to travel in the schools of mullet. Tailing redfish are another no-brainer, but then there are redfish sometimes referred to as crawlers. When the tide is the lowest, you can see redfish right along the last few inches of water looking for a crab shrimp or two. Jumping shrimp near a grass line is harder to spot, but when you see that, cast right there and you'll almost certainly hook up with a redfish. There are numerous other quick signs: wakes in slick water, mud boils, and blow-ups through bait. But remember to use the lightest weighted lure possible so you don't spook your fish.
Temperature's dropped a bit.
It has that wind.
That cloud cover that came in, the fish are still biting.
Yep. And the wind switched around to the east and northeast off of the water, and this time of year, the water's in the 50s, and we've had almost 80-degree temps today when it was blowing out the west.
Yeah.
So a big difference, that wind blowing off of that water as opposed to the radiation off of land.
Okay. All right. Oh, man.
Stick-ups? You and the stick-ups, man. No, I think I like the stick-ups better. I like that one.
Yeah. All right. Nice fish. Boy, I tell you, fishing these reeds, it's great. All right.
Yeah, man. This is dead grass, man. They love sitting in it on just flood tides.
Wow.
Just sit in there and ambush bait. But all these pogies, we just saw a massive school of pogies. First time I've seen that all season. It's real early.
Rod's bent good. Boy, that was a good fight. There you go.
Pretty fish.
Come on, head up, buddy.
Right, head up. We'll get him. There he is. Nice fish. Pretty.
All right.
Pretty, pretty.
Tell you, they fight like stink in there in those reeds. They know twist and turn and stuff.
Oh, they do,
Yeah.
man.
Perfect.
Beautiful fish.
Yeah.
Let's let him get back and we'll get another one.
That blue tail, man, oh man.
It's beautiful.
All right, buddy. Yeah.
Hank's Tip of the Week is brought to you by Mudhole, your one-stop shop for rod building and tackle crafting needs.
Here's a few tips for fishing redfish, especially in cooler climes when the water's cold and there's no bait fish around. These fish are feeding mostly on shrimp and crab. They get up in that incoming tide and they look through the reeds and so on. There's no way that you can cast an open hook. Even Live Target has made a great bait like this. You can modify this to fish this shrimp so well. I tell you, I'm going to show you how. So the first of all, the thing that I do is I'm going to take off the tail. So all I do is just cut that, bang. Now you want to take off the hook that comes with it. So you want to just move it up like that and take out the hook. Done. So there it is right there. Now there's one more thing. There's a weight in here in the chamber. So you almost have to squeeze it out. Just take a little pop, it comes through. There it is. And that's the lead weight. Because you're gonna have a weight. If you're threading hooks, and this is it, these hooks, there's a variety in the marketplace that you can get. This is Reaction Strike. And what they do is they come weighted and you can have different size weights. There's a number of companies out there, but make sure you don't want to really use anything too heavy. Even those really nice gap hooks so you can twist this in and make it weedless. But this is the end result. Look at that. Now, this one has a blade on it, which is awesome because it gives a little bit of flash. But you can see here, all I did was thread it in with the wire. That's that little wire goes into the plastic. So there it goes. You put that in, get the hook in, just compress it. And there you have, now you can fish this shrimp weedless and just make those casts. Light enough weight, still give you distance and so on. The biggest thing is if you're not getting your bites like you thought you should, you know what? There's nothing like Super Shrimps. This is a product that's unbelievable. I just want to show you one thing. If I dip that in, look at this. Look at that. That is amazing. And that stays on your bait for cast after cast after cast. And let me tell you, those redfish will really pick up on that scent and eat that. That's a great product. You should always have that in your boat. But most importantly, lighten down, you know, fish weedless, make the long casts, and just work your rod nice and easy and pick up the slack, and you'll get yourself some nice redfish.
Well, this is what I like to do here in my backyard is throw these soft plastics, you know, weedless hooks. Top water is what I'm kind of known for around this area, and I throw them as soon as they start hitting top water, I don't put it down.
You just turned and it popped out. It's amazing.
There he is.
Way to go.
I think I got him.
Yeah. Right after. It must have been a couple in there because I just lost mine.
Must have. Yep. Oh, Lord, get out of that grass.
Good job.
Another good fish in there.
Oh, beautiful.
No, this ain't the same size of yours, man. Pretty fish. Not quite as big as those last 2 overslots, but man, it's a quality fish.
Still nice. Oh yeah, he's giving a good tussle.
It's a great temperature for him to be lively.
All right, into the net.
A cooperative North Carolina redfish.
Yeah.
It's good to see those.
All right.
Nice fish.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Come on, baby. Another beauty.
It's a pretty fish, man.
Gorgeous. Look at these. Still fought hard, you know. He's not as big as the other ones, but man.
Pretty fish, ain't it?
Yeah, that one.
Got it. Nah.
Yeah.
Missed it. Probably going for that little blade.
Yeah. Beautiful. I tell you what, North Carolina redfish, nothing like it.
Yep.
Beauty.
Nice fish.
All right, I'm gonna get you out of here. Come on. Gone.
Coming up, world records on another great game fish.
This portion of Fishin' Hotspots is brought to you by the IGFA, the home of world record fish.
This week's IGFA World Record Catches features another member of the drum family and is a close cousin to the redfish, none other than the good old spotted sea trout. These inshore fish are plentiful and fairly easy to catch, but that's a different story when it comes to the big ones. When these trout get into the 7-pound plus category, they're usually referred to as gator trout. Take a look at these big fish catches. Talk about a gator. How about this one? And this one. Here's Henry with a beauty.
I saw him take it. I saw
That was a
him.
big
Look at
girl. Did you see that one,
there he
Hank?
is. Okay.
We've been sitting here sight fishing these fish, and this is a stud. Hey, brother.
Way to go.
That's the one we've been looking for right there.
There's a good stud. I like that.
That was awesome. Did you see her get up behind it?
But I saw the whole mouth.
The whole mouth just goes
Yeah.
That was freaking great. It's one of my favorite things to do right here is get out here and catch these big trout, these big giants on artificial.
Nice and easy. We want this
Oh man,
guy.
I'm fighting her so gentle I don't want the hooks to pull out.
Oh, look at this. That is a slabber, Danny boy.
That's a good one, Bubba. That's a good one, man. She absolutely wrecked that Miradine.
We got, look at this trout, baby. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay, hang on.
You got her? Look at that
Look at
freaking
this.
slob. What a little pork chop.
All right. Okay, you got the.
Man, she absolutely.
She wasn't gonna get off.
No, she wasn't going anywhere, that's for sure.
Yeah,
Let me hold on to her.
yep.
I don't want to accidentally hook you, bud.
I mean, they're here, but I mean, you really got to work it. But all right, look at this. Is that a gorgeous, beautiful trout? You know, Dan, we haven't kept any fish. This one was hooked. We'd had to take the hook out a little bit, but
yeah, we
should
had
probably be fine. But I tell you what, those of you that love trout, look at the size of this. This is gonna feed about. I'll invite my friends over on this
Yeah,
baby.
you can invite your friends over on that bad boy. That's a stud, isn't it?
Awesome.
Is that a good one, Hank?
No, he's thrashing up there.
That's another stud, isn't it?
I don't know. Come on now. It's coming through the sand now.
She's here. Here she comes. She's getting from the shallow. Oh, it's another tank.
It's a good fish.
That's a good fish.
Yep. Not as big as yours, but I tell you, it's still a good fish. These are solid. Like, I mean, a lot of times you're getting fish that are maybe, you know, 17, 18 inch. Look at this fish. You talk about when you fish flats like this and you get to see your fish. Look at this. You got this nice, gorgeous turtle grass flats with a little marl, and these fish are sitting in the shallow water in the wintertime. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my goodness, another big boy. Now, are you talking nice fish? Man, oh man.
Better not.
Yep.
Better not.
Oh.
What do we got?
He's not as big
What?
as the big monster, but.
What, did you finally caught a little one like me?
Yeah,
Nice, well thanks. You're just trying to make me feel better now. I see how it is.
Oh, smallest one of the day. Well, he's still a good one.
Yeah.
Here he comes in. Look at this, man. One right after another. Beauty.
They're all just so fat and healthy.
I'm telling you, people talk about Mosquito Lagoon. It's great. You know, you got some gators there and other places, but I'm telling you, even down Pine Island Sound, there's some good ones. But your spot here, my goodness. Here, come on in.
This year, last year has been just unbelievable.
Yep.
You know, ever since our freeze, or we had a red tide like 7 years ago, and trout fishing was so tough. You know, you could fish all day and not catch one.
You only need a couple of these for a nice barbecue. Let me tell you, look at that.
Chunky
All
right.
Little
fish, man.
Look at how the modeling just disappears in that water. There he is. All right, good job. Oh, way out. Just on the cast.
Long distance here.
Yeah.
It's a good one here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Look at that water.
Big
He's ripping
water.
the water
Look
up
at that
over
water.
there. Just ripping it up.
Oh yeah, that's what we're looking for.
Look at that gator, huh?
Oh baby.
Look at that fish, huh?
Okay, take her easy here.
Yeah, gotta
take
be
her
careful.
easy on this guy.
We don't want to wear a mirror lure in our
Okay.
hand there.
All right, hang on. Just hang.
She looks like she's hooked. She got both treble hooks in there. Be careful, Henry.
I got this fish. Look at this slabber. Give me two. Now, look at the way he wanted that, Mirnine. Man, oh man. Gorgeous or what? And look, it's a fat fish, Eric.
It is. That's a beautiful.
Look at this.
Tampa Bay specimen right there.
That's what we've been looking for. Mr. Gator.
The International Game Fish Association statistics show that Florida as a state is by far the biggest producer of world record spotted sea trout entries, with Fort Pierce leading the way. The shallow waters of Texas should also be noted, as there are a number of records from there as well. The spotted sea trout record hails from Fort Pierce, Florida, at a whopping 17 pounds 7 ounces, caught May 11th, 1995 by Craig Carson.
How about that Captain Rene Clark? He never ceases to amaze me. He's always on to fish, no matter what the weather, whether it's cold or hot. I tell you, he's on to fish. If you ever want to enjoy some great fishing up in North Carolina, you got to give him a call. Hopefully you enjoyed the show. I'm Henry Waschuk, and we'll see you next week on another great episode of Fishin' Hotspots.
Don't miss next week as we travel to the Panhandle to fish for the powerful reef donkey, the hard-fighting AJ, right here on Fishin' Hotspots.
Woo! I'll take that.
Closed captioning has been provided to you by Gasparilla Marina. Fishin' Hotspots with host Henry Waschuk was brought to you by Boston Whaler, Live Target, Mudhole, and Sunset.
Oh,
nice.
no! Look at that. Look at the size of this fish. Beautiful.